The 48-Hour Film Project is an international filmmaking movement. It takes place all around the world each summer, and the goal of the 48 is to create a short film that's 4 to 7 minutes long in a weekend. So everything happens during that time, and each group is given a prop, a line of dialogue, and a character that they have to include, and then they choose their genre out of a hat at a determined location that Friday night. So nobody knows if they're making a romance or a sci-fi or a drama until they show up, and that's what makes it so exciting because it's very unpredictable. The teams are comprised of local residents who are amateurs, they're high school students, people who are faculty at different colleges. We had representatives from Liberty and Randolph, but we also had some people come from out of town, which is great. And so it's centralized in Lynchburg, but anyone is welcome to participate. And so it's a great community event, but it's also an opportunity for people outside of the region to come here to create.
We did a 48-hour film festival about 7 years ago in the past, and one of the biggest things we learned from that one was the importance of organization and the importance of roles. I think it's very important to still remember that for anything to work, you need to have the basic structures from leadership and also down for each individual role. So I think that's one key factor in forming a team, is being able to each person own a role and take it, and not think that one is more important than the other. They're all super valuable.
Rob Preston with Ward's Rob Ward with Preston Services.
When I talked to the 48-Hour Film Project, I told them that there were a lot of talented people here, but I didn't know all their names. A lot of the filmmakers in Lynchburg were hidden in little corners, some downtown, some near Forest. I didn't know where they all were, but I hoped if I put something out there that they would just appear, and they did.
Please, just let me spend some time with my daughter.
Get out of my house.
Mallory,
leave!
Hey, sweetie. Come on, come with Daddy, all right?
I need to call the police.
And from a small community, we had a large number of teams, I think, for a first year. And it was amazing to see how much talent came out too. From high schoolers that were involved, to college students, to amateurs, to professionals that were involved. And the quality of content that came out was really impressive, and it was really inspiring. And we were glad to be a part of it, to help us just do something creative and fun in a segmented period of time. And it helps to reduce the perpetual perfectionism and procrastination that results, as you can't do that. 48 hours, you have to get it done. And it really is for anybody that wants to be a part of it. If they have a camera or can borrow a camera and a computer somewhere, then they can be a part of it.
It was incredible to see people not only create something that they were proud of, but support other people in the process. Typically with film, it's very, it can be aggressive. It can be very competitive because not many people get to be successful in film. But you don't have that with this. This is about community. This is about supporting each other. This is about celebrating the fact that Lynchburg is home to talented people, and you can create something and still support the creative person next to you.
It was then, that day, I didn't take the pills. I didn't need the pills.
I think the city being involved, along with like a powerhouse like LaShonda at Life Focus, I think that was just an amazing thing to bring this here. And I think we did better than many of the bigger cities too. And it showed, I think, at the screening in Los Angeles. So.
This year's event will take place August 7th through the 9th. Last year I realized that it was great to have it the first week in August because Lynchburg is kind of dead. However, when we do the screenings, people are back in town. So August 7th through the 9th is when the films will be made. August 19th is when all the films will be shown. So if you finish on time, you'll see it on that screen. And at that moment, I'll let people know if they won an award. They won't know which one, but they'll know that they won an award. And so the following week, they'll screen again.
One of my heroes in film right now, Gareth Edwards, he got started, he was just a visual effects guy on TV, kind of doing low budget TV stuff, and he decided to do a 48-hour festival, and he won that one. And then he went on to just make a very, very low budget feature film that got him noticed. And then he got some sit downs with important people, and the next thing you know, he was doing Godzilla. And now he's scheduled to do a Star Wars movie and another 2 Godzilla movies. And it all started with a 48. So I really appreciate LaShonda and the city of Lynchburg and the area and the community for really coming together to provide such a great opportunity, because you never know where the next big director is going to come from. And even if a big director doesn't come from it, there is a value and satisfaction that comes from just being able to come together and to do a creative project that other audiences will want to see, whether it's just your neighbors and family and community, or whether one day it's going to be the world.